Hey, boss lady, welcome to this edition of the Her Purpose and Power newsletter. My name is Victoria Ogbujah, and yes, this is the face behind all of those awesome newsletters that you've been getting. And today, I decided that instead of writing, I'm gonna just show my face, okay? All right, so let's get straight to the point. So, there is something that I realized that is happening to a lot of women, a lot of boss ladies out there. Your humility is killing you. Your humility is killing you. Now, is it good to be humble? Of course. It is a virtue that you must have if you are going to succeed in life. It is a virtue that God encourages. In fact, it is a virtue. If you're a Christian, you should understand that humility is very important when it comes to God, right? So, yes, humility is great. But you see, there is humility and then there is humility, right? So, you know who you are. You know what you're capable of. You know all the awesomeness that you carry. You know because you can lie to everyone else, but you cannot lie to yourself. So you know all of these things. But guess what? You're too humble to talk about them. You're too humble to tell others who you are. You're too humble to enter into the room and own it. You're too humble to be bold. You're too humble to be loud about yourself. You're too boss lady, that ain't humility. No, that is not humility. You're like, I'm a very humble person. I really don't like showing myself. Sister, you're not being humble. Mediocrity, that's what I call it. I call it imposter syndrome. I call it low self-esteem. I call it low self-confidence. That's exactly what you're struggling with. That's what you're battling with. And you are using humility to cover it up. You're not being humble, sister. No. God did not give you all of these things that you have. God didn't give you the privilege of acquiring all of these knowledge experiences just so that you can hide under the disguise of humility, just so that you can keep it all to yourself, just so that you'll be too humble to share who you are. No, who you are is who you are, and it's who you've been made to be. And you have every right to show the world who you are. There's a difference between being confident, bold, and loud about yourself. There's a difference between that and being arrogant and being proud. Okay, you need to know the difference because this humility thing has kept a lot of women under the shelf, right? It has kept them under the table, right? Every other person is sitting at the table, eating, enjoying, having discussions. They themselves, they are under the table, eating the crumbs. Meanwhile, they are even way more qualified than the people sitting on the table. So, this is why I said your humility, your idea of humility is actually killing you. It's time to stand up. It's time to get up from under that table before it collapses on you. It's time to come out. It's time to say, hey, this is me. This is what I've got. This is what I've got to offer, right? This is my story. Because trust me, there's somebody out there who is dying to know what you know, who is dying to have what you have. And even forget about other people who already are doing it. They are there. You are you. So come out and show us who you are. Do you really want to leave this world carrying all of that awesomeness to the grave? No, you don't want to do that. You deserve to be heard, to be seen, to be sought after, and you also deserve to make money from what you know. Okay, the most important thing is you not being silent about who you are. Whether you decide to put yourself out there for free or whether you decide to ask for money for the things that you want to offer, the most important thing is that you're not silent about who you are. Personal branding is very key. This is the reason why you need to be intentional about your personal brand. Personal branding is all about marketing yourself. It's all about putting yourself out there. Your knowledge, your skills, your story, your experiences. It's all about putting you out there. Sharing with the world who you are and the world being impacted by who you are and what you do. Enough of this humility. It's time to be bold, to be loud, to be visible, to be impactful, and to be sought after. I hope this encourages you. I look forward to another amazing newsletter edition with you. Cheers to your purpose and power. Meanwhile, tell me, do you prefer the video version, video type of newsletter, or you prefer the text? Let me know so I know how to please you even more. Bye.